Hello, everybody, and welcome into the broadcast. I am Sam Reese coming to you live for Game 2 of the 2022 NBA Finals. And on a fine Sunday evening in San Francisco, California, Chase Center is the place to be as we get ready to tip it off between the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. In Game 1, it was a fourth quarter unlike any that we've ever seen in the finals, where Boston outscored Golden State by 24 points and rallied late in epic fashion to overcome a 12-point deficit heading into the final quarter to ultimately win by 12. What's good, Ben? Welcome in. We've also got Mike in the house. And I'm doing fantastic, Ben. Yeah, I graduated from high school on Friday, so kind of just letting that sink in. It's kind of crazy as we take a look at the starting lineups tonight for the Celtics. It's Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Robert Williams. So no surprises there. For Golden State, it's Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney. Yeah, the U.S. Dominated Morocco. I watched the very end of it. I was out of town on a senior week trip for school, but I caught the end of it, yes. And I know the U.S. earlier today tied Uruguay 0-0 as Robert Williams wins the opening tip. We're underway in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics took Game 1. The Warriors trying to level the series, and right off the bat, it's Draymond Green getting some hands in there to fight for possession with Al Horford, and they'll jump it up. So a tie-up right off the bat in the first possession of the game. Thank you very much, Ben. I appreciate it, man. My leg is doing very well. Yeah, my knee is feeling a lot better day by day, really. Yeah, I'm out of a brace now, which is really nice. I can drive again, which is a relief as Marcus Smart lobs it up for Robert Williams. Ball popped into the air. Curry tries to save it, and Robert Williams, on his attempt to save it, actually stepped on the baseline. Great effort by both players. It'll go to the Warriors. No score, 24 seconds in. But yeah, no, my knee's doing very well. Just continuing to build strength in, my knee and leg muscles through physical therapy, as that three is on the money. And Golden State strikes first. Jaylen Brown looking for the answer, and he gets it. Jaylen Brown with a three of his own, and that pass picked off by Tatum. And in transition, Kevon Looney commits a rather strategic foul. And the Celtics will have possession. The score tied at 3 early. What's good, Nate? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Nate. Jaylen Brown guarded by Draymond Green. Tatum thought about the three, gives it up to Smart. Marcus Smart dribbling in left hand and floats it up and in. Beautifully done, I should say, by Marcus Smart, and the Celtics back in front. Thompson for three. That drops out, and the Celtics have it. Tatum ahead to Brown. Brown steps into a triple and connects again. Jaylen Brown with two early threes. The Celtics lead 8-3. Now Looney to the corner with Thompson. Thompson along the baseline. Goes all the way to the opposite corner. Wiggins the bounce pass down low. And Looney with an easy dunk. That makes it a 3-point game. Yes, the U.S. drew Uruguay. That is correct. Yep, 0-0. Here's Tatum on the drive. Lays it up and in. Jason Tatum all the way to the cup. No one able to stop him. Boston, a perfect 4 for 4 from the field so far. Now Curry has it knocked loose by Smart. Green now has it. He finds Thompson, 10 to shoot. Thompson gets by Horford into the paint and floats an errant pass into the fourth row of seats. That pass not even close from Klay Thompson. This game got underway just past 5 p.m. local time in San Francisco. Yeah, I feel a bit sad for Ukraine as well. But it is what it is. Still got to applaud them for even for their team, even, coming out to play these qualifiers with what's going on back in their home country, as Brown drives inside, muscles through, banks it in, plus the foul. Jaylen Brown is locked in to start this game, folks. Smart with the kick out to Brown, and Curry committed because he thought Brown was going to shoot that three. And once Brown got by Curry, he had his eyes on the basket. Free throw is good. 13-5, Boston in front. 9 points already for Jaylen Brown. He's 3 for 3 from the field, including 2 triples. Welcome in, Jeffrey. How's it going? Wiggins over to Curry on the left wing. Curry between the legs, or rather behind the back move, and he might have been partially blocked by Rob Williams. Tatum steps into a three, and that hits the rim and lands over the backboard, out of bounds. Bit of an unlucky bounce there from Tatum. And going back to that Klay Thompson turnover, I don't know what happened there, really, on that pass that went into the third or fourth row of seats. Wiggins drives left side, and Al Horford rises up for the block. Here comes Tatum. Tatum will swing it over to Smart. Smart a three, in and out, and the rebound secured by Looney. Now it's Thompson the other way. Hey, no worries, Jeffrey. No reason to apologize, man. I understand. Sometimes there's those nights where you're just tired, as Looney makes a move to get by Williams and lays it in for 2. Celtics lead it by 6. Hey, no worries, Ben. Don't feel a need to have to chat much. I know you're still in the house, as Jason Tatum has it stolen away. Thompson, corner 3, no. And the rebound is picked up by Tatum. 8:15 left in the opening quarter. We've got Adam in the stream as well. Well, that's a bit harsh, Adam. Here's Brown driving inside, left it short, and Golden State counters the other way. Steph Curry. Curry guarded by Brown, and that pass deflected off of Boston, so it'll stay with Golden State. Still 13 on the shot clock. Yeah, I mean, as a United States fan, obviously, I feel bad for Ukraine, but honestly, Wales might be the better draw, just because, the whole world would have been rooting for Ukraine, and that's the U.S.'s opener against Wales. So, as Curry steps into the paint and puts it in for 2, 13-9. The Celtics started the game 5 for 5. They've since gone on a little bit of a drought, 0 for 5. Yes, I saw that. Jeffrey Bergeron won the Selke Award as Tatum drives inside, misses twice, and it's off of Golden State, according to the official on the baseline. Draymond Green can't believe it. And I don't know how Tatum didn't score there. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Mike. There you go, man. Boston now 0 for 7 since that 5 for 5 start to the game. Tatum, step back, 3 on the way. He got it. Tatum rattles it home, and the scoring drought is over. 16-9. Now Curry over to Green. Green inside. Count the basket, and a foul on Horford. The left-handed finish there by Draymond Green, and that has the crowd making some noise at Chase Center. Hey, if the Celtics win, I would be more than pleased. That would be huge, as Green misses his free throw, but the Celtics bobble it on the rebound, and it's off of Boston. 7:01 left in the opening quarter, and Tatum and Green in each other's faces. Tonight's officials, by the way, are Zach Zarba, Tony Brothers, and Josh Tiven. Very familiar names in the NBA officiating realms, and Tatum commits the foul off the inbounds pass. Now push off there on Green, and Golden State will inbound once more. So they'll reset the clock to 7:01 because, no time should have come off the clock because that foul occurred before Green collected the pass. So it'll be side out once again. Thompson this time inbounds to Curry. Curry out to Green, wide open look. Green instead passes it back to Curry. He drives to the baseline, missed the layup. Horford has the rebound, but a foul has been called. A very late whistle there. And we have a timeout on the floor, and it is going to go against Jason Tatum. I believe that's a weak call to say the least, but Celtics will have to deal with it. A 16-11 lead for Boston. Early stages of Game 2 from San Francisco on this Sunday evening in the Bay Area. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back in, everybody. Jaylen Brown back in the 2016 NBA Finals when he was a freshman at California, attended a game in that NBA Finals at Golden State. Of course, Cal not too far away in nearby Berkeley. And now tonight, for the second time in 3 days, playing an NBA Finals game in this very arena 4 years after he attended a Finals game in his freshman year of college. Welcome in, John, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, I appreciate that, Adam. If you enjoy, make sure you hit that like button. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, definitely make sure you do so, as Brown airballs the three. He overshot it. Andrew Wiggins to the baseline. Tries to bank it in, but it rolls off the rim. And Jaylen Brown has it ahead to Smart, and he looked for Tatum, but the bounce pass just a hair ahead. The right idea by Smart, but the execution, not quite. Look at the upcoming NBA Finals schedule. Wednesday night will be Game 3 at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Boston. And then Friday in Boston, it's Game 4, same time, a 9 p.m. start for that one at TD Garden. It's going to be rocking back here in Boston, folks. Fired up for the rest of this series, of course. We're midway through the opening quarter here. Draymond Green defended by Grant Williams. Thompson fade away from the elbow, and he gets the bounce. 16-13, Celtics by 3. Those were the first points of the game for Thompson on his 4th field goal attempt. Derek White, who just checked in, has it on the right wing. What a game one he had alongside Al Horford. And that's knocked out by Green. It'll stay with Boston, and Green believes that was off of the Celtics. And the crowd at Chase Center making plenty of noise because Gary Payton has just entered the game. I'll get to more of that in a moment as Brown gets it out to Smart. His three no good as the shot clock expired. Now it's Thompson. Thompson drives inside, left it short. Now Horford. Grant Williams spins away. Now Smart. Bounce pass down low. Grant Williams puts it in. What a finish by Grant Williams. Under 5 to go in the first quarter, and the Celtics lead by 5. But yeah, going back to Gary Payton, he hasn't played since the opening round of these playoffs when he suffered an injury, and he returns. Or no, not the opening round, the conference semifinals, if I remember correctly. And now a foul called on Grant Williams. How is that a foul on Williams? And now Draymond Green is going to be whistled up. Well, we're only in the opening quarter, but the tension's certainly rising exponentially. And Draymond Green appears to be in the midst of it all. And I can't say anyone's surprised. Yeah, Green was teed up, so Jaylen Brown will get a free throw here, which he converts to make it 19-13. And now Golden State will resume their possession. Well, first of all, I don't know how the original foul was called against Grant Williams when Draymond Green basically tackled him. That's the 4th technical foul on Draymond Green in these playoffs. Welcome into the broadcast, John. Curry, step back 3, no good. How big is my budget at the moment? I mean, I'd rather not reveal that. As Grant Williams passes to the corner, Derek White over to Brown. Brown a 3, and it's good. Jaylen Brown connects on the 3. His 3rd of the game. It's 22-13. What's good, John? Hope you're doing well, man. Great to see you, John. And that's a drive inside by White. Foul called against the Warriors. 4:13 to go in the first quarter. First free throw drops in for Draymond Green. Both free throws converted by Green, and Golden State trims into the Celtics lead. It's now 22-15 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Smart all the way into the paint, back outside to Derek White. White, nice fake, floater off the mark, and Draymond Green pushes ahead to Curry. Curry to the oncoming Payton, who misses the layup, but a foul called against Brown. It looked like Payton was almost waiting for the contact to come rather than focusing on getting the 2 points. Gary Payton will go to the line. Let's see if this yeah, I don't understand how that's a foul, but I guess it is. Do I allow links in the chat or not? Yeah, that's fine, Adam or Mike, excuse me. Um, as long as it's, I mean, well, what link do you want to put in the chat here? Yeah, so going back to the Western Conference semifinals, game 2, that's when Gary Payton got injured. A dangerous foul committed by Dylan Brooks, who actually got suspended for that foul from behind on Payton. He missed the last 10 games with a fractured elbow, did Gary Payton. And now back here in the NBA Finals. Hope you're doing well, Hugo. I saw Chiellini is going to LAFC, yeah? That pass down low, picked off by Kevon Looney. And a foul will be called on the floor against the Celtics. An eBay link. Why? I mean, as long as it's appropriate, that's fine. I don't. Yeah, I'm hoping I can trust you. Or else I'll have to kick you out. And they're actually going to review something here. I don't know what there really is to review. So they were reviewing for a possible flagrant, which baffles me a bit. But they do rule it a common foul. The call against Grant Williams, who just tugged on Steph Curry a bit off the ball. Try to slow down Golden State in transition. Curry in game 1 went off for 21 points in the opening quarter. The rest of the game wasn't quite his, but tonight so far, just 2 points for Steph Curry. So we shall see how he does the rest of the way. And Curry will go to the line as Golden State is in the bonus. First free throw is good. Curry averaging 26.4 points per game in these playoffs. A 45% shooter. Both free throws knocked down. The Celtics lead is 5. Here's Derek White up top. He finds Jason Tatum. Tatum takes the contested shot. That won't go. Jordan Poole defending him. And the Warriors have the rebound. Steph Curry off the Looney screen. Double teamed, and that's swatted away by Marcus Smart. It'll remain with the Warriors. No, Vaughn just hasn't showed up yet, but I know for a fact he's pleased because I saw on his Instagram story that Minji Lee won a golf tournament today, so I'm sure he's going to be boasting about that later as Curry finds Looney down low, who throws it down. The two-handed slam makes it a 3-point game. Final 3 minutes of the quarter. Horford over to the left wing with Tatum. Jason Tatum backing his way into the paint, and a foul called on the shot attempt. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 2:47 to go in the opening quarter. It's Boston in front, 22-19. Golden State playing from behind a majority of this quarter, but the lead is just 3 for the Celtics. Back with the end of the first quarter. After this, don't go anywhere. It's game 2 of the NBA Finals. And welcome back to coverage of Game 2 of the NBA Finals. And there is Vaughn, right on cue just about. How's it going, man? Tonight so far, Tatum and Brown combining for 18 points. The Warriors as a whole have 19 points, with Curry scoring just 4 of them on one made field goal. Tatum at the line to shoot 2. And the first one is good. 2:47 left in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown currently having a seat on the bench. Tatum makes both. 24-19 the score. Peyton Pritchard into the game for the Celtics. 7 points for Tatum now after those made free throws. Now it's Jordan Poole, who had a quiet game one. Puts it up, no good, and Daniel Tice is there for the rebound. He also just entered the game. That pass saved by Grant Williams, but it's stolen by Looney. And Curry met by Tatum, a foul called against Jason Tatum. And that'll be the second on him. Yeah, I noticed that. You changed your profile pic, Vaughn. And so Golden State, as mentioned earlier, in the bonus. So 2 shots here for Steph Curry at the line. Free throws are good, 24-20. 2:15 left in the opening quarter. It's Tatum. Switches to his left hand. It's stolen by the Warriors. Here's Curry. Fakes the three, sidesteps, and delivers. Nothing but net from Steph Curry on a three. And Golden State has made it a 1-point game. Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Golden State on a 10-2 run in the last 2.5 minutes. Tice finds Grant Williams. He gets it to Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard back to Tice. Now out to Tatum. Open for three, and he makes no mistake. Jason Tatum left open on the right wing and reclaims a 4-point lead for Boston. Pass to the corner here, and that three is good. The Warriors once again with an answer, and this time Gary Payton knocking down the triple. 27-26. Pritchard with the fake down to the baseline. He goes back up top for Tatum. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. Tatum for three. Yes. Jason Tatum is red hot right now. 30-26. He has 13 points, already more than the entire game one, where he finished with 12. Poole for three. He got it. It's a 3-point party right now inside Chase Center. And that's stolen by Peyton. Or rather, Looney, excuse me. Curry left open. He missed the open three. Rebound, Derek White. That would have put Golden State in front. Celtics will slow it down a bit. Derek White, 10 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Poole. Spin move by White. Scoop pass towards Tice. Picked off by Looney. Shot clock a non-factor. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Curry guarded by Pritchard. Steph Curry takes it in and banks it home with 0.5 to go. And Tatum will just hold on to it as we come to the conclusion of the first quarter. Steph Curry with a beautiful solo effort bank shot to put Golden State in the lead after the opening 12 minutes. 1 quarter down, 3 to go in game 2 of the NBA Finals. It's Golden State leading by a point. Back for more in a moment. And welcome back. One quarter in the books. It's Golden State leading by one. An interesting first quarter. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown scored or assisted on 28 of Boston's 30 points. But big reason the Warriors are leading is because the Celtics perhaps have been over reliant on Tatum and Brown. We'll see if that changes in the second quarter. It's coming your way in 60 seconds. And we are back for the start of the second quarter. A 1 point lead for the Golden State Warriors. Boston, however, despite the 1 point game, committed 7 turnovers in that first quarter compared to just two for Golden State. The Warriors had 13 points off of those turnovers, something Boston will need to clean up here going forward in game two. Brown and Tatum, as well as Grant Williams, all have 2 fouls. Horford has one, as that's stolen by Jordan Poole from Tatum. Poole accelerates and is rejected from behind by Derek White. And a whistle to stop play, as Derek White was a bit slow to get up, and I believe a foul was called on Poole. Let's see the replay of this, because it all occurred off camera. Yeah, that was a clean block by White, and then I'm not sure what exactly happened after that. Oh yeah, he was trying to get back on defense, and Poole kind of interfered with that, as Poole was still on the ground after the rejection. And so they are going to take a look at this. A review is forthcoming, as perhaps this will be upgraded to a technical on Poole. But we shall see what is made of this. 31-30 Golden State, 32 seconds into the second quarter. And we await this review. What's good, Bondesio? How's it going, my man? Yeah, not the worst of starts by any means. Yeah, yeah. As a Boston fan, I am not worrying at the moment. So this review continues to take place. What's good, JA? Welcome in. How's it going, JA? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Poole definitely tripped White. I mean, he reached out with his arms to trip up White, as Derek White was trying to go back on offense. And there you go. No technical foul. It's just a common foul. They ruled that Gary Payton was just trying to protect himself, which is interesting. Derek White, by the way, fifth season in the league. For those of you unfamiliar, he had no D1 offers out of high school, was a two-time D2 All-American at Colorado Springs, and then transferred to Colorado, where he made all-conference first team in 2016-17. So hats off to Derek White, who's really proved the doubters wrong over the course of his career. Crazy to think he had no Division I offers out of high school. Here comes Golden State the other way. A layup won't go for Wiggins, and nearly stealing it there was Otto Porter, but it will be Boston ball. The Warriors missing too many layups in this game right now. Yeah, I hope you're right, Adam. I hope you're right. Are they still doing that weird talk show stuff along with the game? Oh, you mean on the ABC broadcast? I don't know. I have the volume uh, turned down a lot, but I don't know. But it is still Mark Jones on the play-by-play, so probably because Mike Breen isn't back yet. But Jeff Van Gundy is back from COVID as Klay Thompson pulls up. That jumper won't go. Still no points scored here in the second quarter. And that's Tatum. Money on the three. A swish from Jason Tatum. And the Celtics are back in front. 16 points for Tatum. Curry currently on the bench for Golden State as Robert Williams gets set to check back in for the Celtics. Nice move there by Poole, and Daniel Tice rejects him at the backboard. Here's White in transition. Beautiful spin move. Layup rolls off the rim, but a foul will be called on the play. That block from Daniel Tice, quite something. He hasn't had much playing time in these playoffs, but making the most of it, I suppose. By the way, Tatum was the one fouled off the ball, so Boston inbound side out. Tatum puts it up, that's short. Golden State has it. Brought ahead by Nemanja Bjelica. He finds Green, Draymond Green, bounce pass down low, and the reverse layup put home by Bjelica. 33-33, the score tied with 9:25 left in the half. Pass to the cutting Pritchard, and he can't finish. The Celtics win it back, though. It's stolen by Derek White, who read it perfectly. Derek White, bounce pass inside. Robert Williams puts it in. The layup good. Boston back in the lead. 35-33. Both teams not shooting well in the second quarter. Celtics 2 for 8. The Warriors 1 for 6. That's passed inside, and Bjelica finishes again. The assist there by Jordan Poole. We're tied at 35 apiece. Jaylen Brown now. Stop and start move. Brown at the left elbow, keeps the pivot, puts up a wild shot, and he airballed it. Poole is there to grasp the ball, and here comes Golden State. Poole, long-range triple, off the mark, and an offensive foul called as Poole kicked out on Robert Williams. 8:11 left in the first half. Let's see the replay here. Yep, that's a great call. The right foot of Poole kicked out, and he ended up tripping Robert Williams. That's good officiating there. Tatum. Strong pass to the corner. White to the other corner. Brown a three. Off the mark. Rebound Wiggins. Warriors trying to retake the lead. We're tied at 35 apiece. Wiggins into the paint. High layup. High off the glass, I should say, and that won't go. Here's Tatum. Off to Brown. Brown on the right wing. Outside to Pritchard. He made it, but it won't count as a foul was called before the pass against Nemanja Bjelica. Reminder, the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs continue Tuesday in the Eastern Conference Final when Game 4 takes place between the New York Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. That'll be Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Earlier today, the Lightning won their first game of the series, and it's series on. That made it 2-1 Rangers in the best of 7 as Derek White pulls up and knocks down the mid-range jumper. Boston up by 2. Curry thought about the shot, finds Bjelica. Now Thompson defended by Pritchard. Thompson moves his way in, overshot it, and Brown has it for Boston. Corner to White. White a three. Got it! Derek White left wide open, and the Celtics lead by 5. 40-35 the score. 5 points now for White and a timeout called by Steve Kerr. 6:57 left in quarter 2. Derek White got real hot in game 1, trying to do something similar here in game 2. Am I going to stream some of the Special Olympics? It's possible, Hugo, that I might do that. In fact, there are the unified basketball team at my high school is at the Special Olympics right now. So shout out to them. Unified basketball team from Franklin High School here in Massachusetts. They're down in Orlando. They are representing Massachusetts in the Special Olympics, which is just awesome. So I'm sure it'll be a very fun experience for them. And yeah, I mean, there's a chance I might end up covering them at least one day in the next week. I'll have to wait and see what my schedule looks like. But yeah, I'll consider it for sure, Hugo. I'll be back after the break. Boston up by 5. It's game 2 of the NBA Finals. And welcome back in, everybody. And yeah, Adam, there's definitely a good chance I'll do some preseason friendlies this summer with, as you say, a lot of European clubs coming here to my home country to play some friendlies. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, all we'll have going on really at that point will be MLB, and so yeah, there's a good chance I'll do some of those for sure. As Steph Curry, right out of the timeout, knocks down the deep two, 40-37. Yep, Hugo 0-0 between the U.S. and Uruguay. Yeah, I watched that game. Okay performance, as you said. They did better than Mexico. As Tatum throws it away right into the hands of Curry. Curry for three. And the tie. He got it. 40-40. Steph Curry came out of the timeout ready to go. That was the ninth turnover of the game from the Celtics. Jaylen Brown nearly turned it over again. Knocked out a play by Jordan Poole. 12 to shoot for Boston. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mexico's playing Ecuador right now. I almost forgot about that. Tatum gets it into Derek White. Now Jaylen Brown. Picked up by Curry on the right wing. He's got two to shoot. Brown, tough three. In and out. Wasn't far off the mark, but here comes Golden State. Midway point of the second quarter. Curry working on White, and White rejects him. What a block there by Derek White. As Smart was tangled up off the ball. He's now back to his feet. Celtics on offense. And Horford draws the foul called against Otto Porter. That'll be on the floor. The first on Porter. Derek White, kind of an underrated defender. He's not a tall player, but boy, can he tally some blocks game in, game out. The left-handed rejection on Curry moments ago. Here's Smart. Tough shot along the baseline. Rims out. Curry the rebound. Hey, it's your call, Adam. Oh, that's a nice pass underneath. And it's Gary Payton with the finish. Golden State back in the lead. The assist by Draymond Green, a 7-0 run in the last minute 45 for the Warriors. Now Tatum along the baseline. White in the corner, gives it up to Brown. His three short, and the Warriors have it. Curry the other way. Curry behind the back move. Into the paint. Now it's Wiggins. Wiggins for three. Yes. And the Warriors are on a 10-0 run from down 5 to up 5. A timeout called by Ime Udoka as the Warriors flip the script in a span of 2 minutes and 14 seconds. 4:52 remaining in the half. Back after the break. And welcome back in, everybody. The Warriors on a 10-0 run as they've taken a 45-40 lead. It's never a friendly when Mexico and Ecuador play. Yeah, that's fair enough. The Warriors just on a roll in the last 2+ minutes, making all of their shots, and Boston simply having no answer. Golden State has had 14 assists on 17 made field goals. As mentioned, a 10-0 run since the 7:06 mark in the second quarter. Now 4:52 to go until halftime. Tatum will slowly take it into the front court. By the way, regarding Golden State, Andre Iguodala is out tonight with a knee injury. That's the one notable note of absence regarding injuries, as Brown gets it up top to Tatum. Contested three. It doesn't matter. He still makes it. Jason Tatum sticks it for his fifth three of the game. Wow. Thought it was his fourth. That was his fifth. He has 19 points. Draymond Green looking cross court. Wiggins, step back, and it rims out. White with the rebound. 4 minutes left in the half. Derek White moves off a screen. White, left-handed layup. He missed it. And they're going to say it's off of Golden State. I don't know why there's been so many missed layups in this game. Here's Tatum. Tatum out to White. He's wide open, and the three is good. Derek White puts the Celtics back in front just like that. 8 points for White. That's his second three of the night. That's correct, Mike. Yep. Winner of this wins everything. These are the final two teams remaining. This is for the NBA title here in 2022. Brown, Euro step move. The pass is turned over. Steal there by Curry. Curry slows things down. No look pass to the baseline with Payton. Up top to Draymond Green. Green blows by Horford. And the underhand layup is good. Golden State regains the lead under 3 minutes left in the first half. Horford finds Tatum. Fade away from the elbow. It's nothing but net from Jason Tatum. 48-47, Celtics back in the lead. 21 points for Tatum as well as 5 rebounds. Curry the bounce pass inside. Payton passes it off, and a hard foul there as Horford went for the block on Green. Draymond Green going to the line. Oh, really, Hugo? Tecatito Corona got injured in the first half? Jeez. First free throw rolls out for Draymond Green. He makes the second to tie the score at 48. Marcus Smart now for the Celtics. Smart over to Brown. Pump fake in the corner. Brown looking for passing options. Gets it to Tatum. Tatum. Three is short. Rebound Golden State. That's knocked away by Smart. And they're going to call a foul against Smart as Draymond Green tried to save it, and the officials say he got pushed out of bounds. 2:09 left in the first half. Curry to inbound. He finds Gary Payton. Payton to the left wing, and that three rims out for Andrew Wiggins. Now Smart. Smart has it stolen by Klay Thompson. Another turnover for Boston. Bounce pass ahead. Wiggins lost the handle. And Golden State will turn it over themselves. (48-48). 11 turnovers for Boston and now 5 for Golden State. Smart guarded by Curry. Now it's off to Tatum. Wiggins switches back on to Tatum. Tatum going to charge to the basket. Can't finish. Offensive rebound, Horford. White, corner three, air ball. He missed badly there. And now Draymond Green pressured from behind. White nearly stole it, not quite. It's Curry on the right wing. Guarded by Al Horford. Curry, no-look pass, and the finish by Wiggins. Warriors back in front, 50-48. White over to Brown. Smart bounce pass to Horford. Smart again. Now Brown. Three-pointer, no good, but a hard foul there. Called against Draymond Green, and Green pushes Brown after the fact. And the official has to separate the two. Well, Draymond Green has been physical from the get-go. Yeah, Jaylen Brown kind of got Draymond Green's leg out of his face, and then Green got up and started to go after Brown. And the officials conferencing, and they are going to review this here. So yeah, the altercation is what they'll review. It's Golden State up 50-48. So yeah, this will be interesting to see what they decide. So Green committed the foul, obviously, and he kind of had his foot in the face of Brown. Brown kind of pushed away his leg so Brown could get up, and then Draymond Green after that kind of took a swipe at Brown, and that's where things started to escalate, and the players had to be separated. Draymond Green already has one technical, let's keep in mind. So he's already on a technical foul. If he gets another one, he'd be ejected. So this is a big call right here. No doubt about that. And there you have it. No further penalties on the play. I'm fine with that. I mean, in today's modern NBA, I wouldn't have been surprised if they had teed up one of them or both, but I'm glad they didn't, to be honest, because sometimes the tempers flare up a little bit when the stakes are so high as they are here in the NBA Finals. And, there was nothing malicious there, as Jaylen Brown will go to the line for his 3 free throws. He has 13 points and 5 rebounds in this game, and he misses the first free throw. Something about Jaylen Brown in the line these playoffs has been a little bit off. He hasn't been as consistent as I think we'd expect him to be at the line here in the postseason. He makes the second. And he'll tie it up. 2 for 3 goes Brown, and it's 50-50 with 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Steph Curry over to the left wing, gives it up to Thompson. His three is short. Rebound Horford. Ahead to Tatum. Jason Tatum towards the corner. Thompson defending. Contested shot is short, and Curry will slow things down for Golden State. About an 8-second difference between the game and shot clock. Curry rolls off a screen and misses the three. It bounced out. Wiggins, the offensive rebound. Putback is good with 9.8 to go. Golden State leads by 2. Here's Jaylen Brown quickly the other way. Mid-range jumper, too strong. White the rebound. Has to put it up and does. And that'll hit the top of the backboard. It's halftime in San Francisco. You can tell there's a lot at stake. The tension's high in the opening 2 quarters. Tatum has 21 points at the half. Curry with 15. It's a close one in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. In a moment, I'll be back with the halftime report. That's coming up next as both teams head to the locker room to take a breather and reset. Out in San Francisco at the Chase Center. Golden State trying to even the series at 1. The Celtics trying to take a big 2-0 series lead with, of course, the series heading back to Boston, or rather not back, I should say, heading to Boston for the first time for games 3 and 4. A whole lot at stake. It's a 2-point game. It's a close one. Halftime in the Bay Area. Back in a moment with the halftime report. And welcome into the halftime report, everybody. No, I'm still calling you Vaughn because I know it's you, Vaughn. Uh Man, you're quite obsessed with her, aren't you? In San Francisco, it's a 2-point lead for the Warriors at the break, 52-50 the score. Boston shooting 10 of 19 from 3. The Warriors, on the other hand, 6 of 16. I mean, the Warriors aren't shooting poorly from 3. Obviously, the Celtics doing a bit better in that department, however. I'm still waiting for Golden State, and particularly Steph Curry, to really heat up from 3 because I know that there's a chance of that happening really in any moment because these are two really good teams shooting wise and especially from 3-point range, of course. Klay Thompson, though, a very quiet first half. He only had 2 points. He was 1 for 8 from the field, shot 0 for 6 on contested field goal attempts in those opening 2 quarters. That makes for just a 13% field goal percentage and was 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. So if the Warriors really want to win this NBA championship, I think, and unless Curry goes off like we've never seen before, Thompson's going to have to step up at some point. He really is. And, when will that be? I'm not sure because he wasn't great in game one either and has been extremely quiet here in game two. So it'll be interesting to see if Thompson can elevate his game in the second half because I think Golden State will need him to because the Celtics, on the other hand, just look back at game one. They can get hot in any moment. And so if it's a close game, based on how game one went, I would be more confident in the Celtics pulling out the win than the Warriors. But, that's just me. We shall see how the rest of this one plays out. It was an entertaining first half, physical play, a lot of mini runs back and forth. These two teams went. It's Golden State with a 52-50 lead at the break. Boston, of course, took game one. The Warriors in pursuit of tying the series at 1 game apiece before it shifts to Boston with game 3 slated for Wednesday night. Back with more on the halftime report next. Welcome back into the halftime report, everybody. A solid first half performance from Jason Tatum. It's a 2-point game at the break. We shall see what the second half has in store. That is coming up in a moment from San Francisco, California on the Sunday evening out on the West Coast. Game 2 of the NBA Finals continues from Chase Center after the break. Welcome back to game 2 of the NBA Finals. 52-50. The Golden State Warriors with the slim lead over the Boston Celtics as we get set for the second half to begin from Chase Center. Thanks everyone for your company tonight. Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Game 1 was on Thursday, 2 days between games, and that'll be the same case between games 2 and 3. In fact, the only point in the series where there's just one day between games is between games 3 and 4. The rest of the series, it's 2 days between games, so they really drag it out here in the NBA Finals, which I suppose could be beneficial for both teams to recover on a game-to-game basis. Of course, the conference finals or every other day throughout those entire series. And of course, the Celtics went 7 games in that series after going 7 in the opening round, or in the previous round, I should say. So, ready to start the second half, folks. Look at some first half stats. Boston shot 39%. Golden State 45%. The Celtics were 10 of 19 from 3. The Warriors 6 of 16. However, 11 turnovers from Boston, 5 from Golden State. Boston simply needs to limit that turnover count here in the second half. That was a big issue for them in the first half of play. And we'll see if they can clean things up in that department here in the second half. And as mentioned during halftime, a very quiet first half for Klay Thompson. Just 2 points for him. We're underway in the second half of Game 2 in the NBA Finals. Golden State with the ball in their white uniforms tonight. Celtics in green. Draymond Green will swing it, and it's knocked out. No, it's off of Golden State. An errant pass by Green, and it only takes 13 seconds for the first turnover of the second half. I'm sure athletes don't look at people's DMs on social media, Vaughn. I'm sure they mute all of their notifications because they probably get so many messages. I have not DM'd not any professional athletes, no. Tatum 21 points, Brown 15, Curry has 15, and Wiggins with 10. Brown a 3, too strong. Rebound, Steph Curry. Passed ahead to Thompson. Thompson takes it. No good. Rebound, Wiggins. The putback won't go. He missed the layup on the follow-up. Here's Marcus Smart. Cross-court bounce pass. Brown the drive. Puts it in for 2. And the Celtics tie the score at 52. First points of the second half there from Jaylen Brown. And now Curry shimmies his way inside and lays it in for 2. Warriors back in front. Tatum into the paint with Horford. He has it at the left elbow. Horford muscling in. Floater rolls off. And Draymond Green with possession. Blocking foul here off the ball. Called against Marcus Smart. 10:33 left in the third quarter. Al Horford, a quiet night so far. He's played 18 minutes, but not a single point so far. That's, of course, in big contrast to his Game 1 performance, where he had an unbelievable 6 3-pointers. Left-handed layup, no good from Thompson. He continues to struggle. Now it's Smart. His pass kept alive by Brown. Tough shot off the mark. Thompson ahead to Curry. Curry steps into a 3, off the mark this time from Curry, but it last touched Robert Williams, and the Warriors will keep it. Yeah, Curry really hasn't found a rhythm in this series yet. Green over to Curry. And now Wiggins along the baseline. A foul called on the floor against Robert Williams. Well, that's not nice, Vaughn. If you're going to send messages, make sure they're nice ones. No reason to send mean messages to athletes. Not that they're going to see them, most likely. You never know, though. And that would be a bad look on you as Robert Williams goes up for the block. But hey, I mean, as long as it's nothing offensive, I guess you can do whatever you want. Because some people definitely cross the line there. 9:54 left in the third. Bounce pass inside for Kevon Looney, and no one contested him. Those are one of the easier buckets he's going to get in this series. An easy dunk for Looney. He has 8 points. Warriors up by 4. Here's Brown, who's double teamed and ultimately commits the turnover. Steal by Curry. Cross court pass for Andrew Wiggins. Now Draymond Green to Thompson. Thompson's three is good. Klay Thompson has had a quiet night, but that's a loud three right there, and a timeout called by Boston. How was my graduation? It was actually Friday night. I didn't post till yesterday because I had an all night party for my school and just didn't get around to posting anything till yesterday. But yeah, graduation Friday was great, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's crazy. It's hard to believe that I'm done with high school, but yeah, on to Syracuse. It's yeah, it hasn't all sunk in quite yet, but I'm sure it will when I stop seeing, you know, a lot of friends I made in school. But it is what it is. Got to move on at some point. So yeah, I'm grateful for my time in high school. Made a lot of great friends and enjoyed my time there. So yeah, sad and exciting at the same time. I'll be back after a quick break. Stay tuned. It's Golden State up by 7 after the Thompson three. And a warm welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Sorry, Adam. I didn't know if you'd be able to make the flight overseas to to make graduation, but hey. Well, to make you feel better, it was just my mom, dad, brother, sister, and grandma. There's only six family members allowed for each person because I have a pretty big graduating class. There's about 450 of us, so pretty big class at my high school, senior class. And even setting up graduation on the football field, there's only so many people that they can have. But yeah, it was good. It was good. You sent me a video. All right, I'll check that out at the next break. Mexico, Ecuador finished 0-0. All right, Hugo. So a couple of 0-0s today. U.S. tied Uruguay 0-0. Mexico, Uruguay did the same, or Mexico, Uruguay, Mexico, Ecuador did the same as Tatum knocks down the first free throw. He had just 12 points in game one. Much better performance already tonight. He's got 22, looking for 23, and he has it. 59-54 with 9 minutes left in the third quarter of game two. 5 rebounds, 3 assists as well for Tatum. Thompson on the left wing, guarded by Brown. Now it's Kevon Looney and a kickball called against Horford. It was a bore fest. I'm glad I didn't watch then, Adam. Here's Steph Curry. That was a bad voice crack. Curry, the step back three, you bet. Well, that's what he's capable of. 62-54. Golden State has an 8-point lead. Curry now at 20 points. Here's Horford down in the post. Guarded by Thompson. Thompson not making it easy. Horford puts it up. No good. And then there seemed to be a lot of contact, but no foul. Thompson scoots into the lane and lays it in for two. The Warriors have a 10-point lead. 64-54. And this crowd is getting rowdy. Now it's Smart. Crossover move. Rejected from behind by Looney. It's off of Boston. And Golden State will have it. And now Robert Williams is down for the Celtics. He will get up gingerly with an apparent injury. Oh, should Adam leave after the third quarter for a Celtics comeback like the last game? Hey, maybe. Robert Williams appears to be okay as he trots back in his defensive position. Under 8 minutes left in the third, Golden State in the midst of a 12-2 run. In the last 3.5 minutes, Curry double teamed, nearly stolen by Smart. Now Thompson. Thompson feeds it off, and a foul called on the shot attempt there by Andrew Wiggins. So Wiggins going to the line, a chance to make it a 12-point lead. And this crowd's certainly into it now with 7:37 left in the third. He misses the first free throw. The NBA Finals continue with Game 3 coming your way Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you're there. You won't want to miss it. Game 3 in Boston. Wiggins goes 1 for 2. Warriors up by 11. 11 points, 5 rebounds for Andrew Wiggins. Celtics have scored just 2 points so far in the second half. And we've played almost 5 minutes. Brown backs up and now starts up. Brown, nice feed down low, and Horford with the finish. That's nice playmaking there by Jaylen Brown. Steph Curry on the left wing. Guarded by Grant Williams, kicks out to Draymond Green. Back for Curry on the right wing. Defending is Brown. One-handed shot by Curry. Drops in, but it's not going to count. The official rules that it's on the floor. So the basket waved off. It's a tough break there for Golden State. What an incredible shot by Steph Curry that was, nonetheless. Who said you need 2 hands to play basketball? Curry can do it with 1. And that's another foul on Boston as Curry goes down on the 3-point attempt. Or sorry, yeah, it was a 3-point attempt, I believe. We'll double check that. Yeah, exactly, Adam. Yeah. Yeah, even if you did DM an athlete, Vaughn, it wouldn't be them responding if you did get a response. Yeah, they have social media managers who take care of all of that stuff for the most part. First free throw is good. Curry now with 21 points. And he makes the second, so it wasn't a 3-point shot. Golden State is in the bonus, and we've only played 5 minutes here in the second half. Steph Curry's dad, Dell, in attendance for this one at Chase Center. This will be a foul against the Warriors. It's on the floor. And now a technical foul assessed to Ime Udoka. The Boston coach teed up. His emotions getting the best of him. And Curry will take the free throw. He makes it. So things just not going well here for the Celtics. I don't know the last time I saw Ime Udoka get a technical. Usually not the most animated of coaches, but he was clearly frustrated about something, giving an earful to the officials. Here's Smart. Smart inside. Beautiful pass. Brown the three. In and out. Oh, a tough miss there. And Kevon Looney has it for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins guarded by Grant Williams. Thompson. Jumper. Short. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Celtics in transition. Brown accelerates. Can't finish off the glass. Draymond Green the other way. Curry left an open lane. Floater is short. Looney saves the rebound. In the corner, he's guarded by Horford. Passes it off. Thompson misses a three. Tatum pushes ahead to Jaylen Brown. Brown lobs it up for Horford. Horford plays bully ball. He can't make the layup. So many misses from both teams. And now a timeout called by Golden State. 5:46 left in the third quarter. 68-56. The Warriors leading by a dozen. It's been their quarter so far. We'll see if that will change in the second part of this quarter. And yeah, Adam, you may have to leave, man, for a comeback to happen. We shall see. I'll be back in a moment for more Golden State by a dozen. And we are back. 68-56, Golden State leading by a dozen. It's been a chippy game, to say the least. You can tell these two teams want it badly. NBA title on the line. And yeah, been a lot of chirping, a lot of pushing and shoving. That's what it's all about. Yeah, there we go, Adam. And look at that. Tom Izzo is in the building. Of course, the Michigan State head coach. He coached Draymond Green back in Green's college days. Yeah, I agree that Green is a dirty player. Yeah. 7 points for Draymond Green. That's stolen by Marcus Smart. Smart picked it off of Wiggins, and that's a poor pass. Turned over back to Golden State. The turnovers piling up for Boston. Warriors set up the offense. Curry on the left wing, defended by Tatum. Curry into the paint. Underhand shot. No good. It rims out. Horford with it. Thoughts on your DM? That was funny. That was funny. I didn't realize that was something that Jack Edwards said. I wasn't. I'm not surprised though. Grant Williams, quarter three is good. And a 9-point game. The Celtics needed that, didn't they? 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Curry off a screen, cross-court pass. Draymond Green left open. He misses the three badly. And that's why he doesn't take many of them. But when you're that open, sometimes it's just too tempting. Tatum, three-pointer. Yes! Celtics with back-to-back threes. And it's a 6-point game. 26 points for Tatum. Corner three here for the Warriors, and Otto Porter connects. All of a sudden, both offenses knocking down three-pointers. Now Derek White. Good defense by Curry. Screen set. White gives it up to Smart. Contested three. No good. Horford the offensive rebound. Shot clock was winding down on that Smart three. Horford looking for Grant Williams. It's stolen by the Warriors again. Another turnover. And now Green goes charging in. And a blocking foul is called against Smart. That'll be the fourth on Smart with 3:35 left in the third. Oh, that call was about a decade ago? Yeah. So Green at the line. Remember, the Warriors in the bonus. First free throw drops in. Al Horford, by the way, will turn 36 years old on Friday, the night of Game 4. He had an unbelievable 26-point performance in Game 1. However, a very quiet night tonight with 6 points. Green makes both 73-62. Remember, Marcus Smart now on 4 fouls. Peyton Pritchard runs the point for Boston. Now Tatum on the left wing, defended by Wiggins. Tatum, step back three. That's no good, and it's off of Golden State. It'll remain with Boston. Who trails by 11. Pritchard in the corner. Pritchard. Cross-court pass for Derek White, and he stepped out of bounds. Celtics turn it over again. I don't know, Vaughn. You tell me, man. I guess, yeah. Curry moves off a screen, launches a three, and it's money. Steph Curry makes it a 14-point game. An 8-0 run here for the Warriors in the last minute 45. 2:40 left in the third. White dribbling right side, all the way in, and he missed the layup. Pritchard the offensive rebound. Peyton Pritchard out to Grant Williams. His pass deflected out. It'll remain with Boston. 8 to shoot. Oh my goodness, this is driving me nuts. The amount of turnovers and missed layups by Boston is just getting ridiculous. Tatum, nice fake, spins around. Outside it goes to Tice. Pritchard, long range three. That won't go. Curry the rebound. It's been a wretched quarter so far for the Celtics. Curry way downtown, and he puts it home. 79-62, make it an 11-0 run for Golden State in the last 2.5 minutes. The largest lead of the game for the Warriors. Now it's Tatum, stop and start move, a foul called on the shot. He'll go to the line. Steph Curry, a man with unlimited range. He can shoot from anywhere on the floor. And that was an unbelievable three-point make moments ago. Tatum at the line. First free throw, rims out. Look at the upcoming NBA Finals schedule. Game 3 in Boston will be Wednesday night, 9 Eastern time. And then Friday is Game 4, a 9 p.m. start as well. Tatum makes the second, 79-63. Draymond Green on the bench right now. Curry's still out there with the ball in his hands. Minute 45 left in the third. Curry, he's lethal, and he misses this time. Rebound, though, by Golden State's Porter. Curry along the baseline. And he stepped out of bounds. Celtics will take over. .92 seconds left in the quarter. Celtics got to get going in some way. They've only scored 11 points here in the third quarter. Pritchard to Tatum. Tatum works his way in, and a foul called on the Warriors. Tatum heading to the free throw line. Misses the first. Second free throw now from Tatum. He makes it. So 79-64. 28 points now for Tatum. A much improved Game 2 performance after that 12-point Game 1 showing. Oh, that's a great feed to Looney, who lays it in with the left hand. 81-64. Final minute of the third quarter. Grant Williams in the corner. He'll find Tatum. By the way, Kevon Looney has 10 points now. Perfect from the field, 5 for 5. Tatum along the baseline. Up top, Derek White. Pump fake. White drives. Finds Tice somehow, but the shot clock runs out. It's a shot clock violation. The Warriors just with some lockdown defense here. Ugh. 38 seconds to go in the quarter. Make it 16 turnovers now from the Celtics. Long range three here, and Poole delivers. From way downtown, Jordan Poole extends the lead to 20. A 16-2 run over the last 4 minutes. About a 5-second difference between shot and game clock. Derek White launches a three. That's no good. Rebound Warriors. Wiggins pushes ahead to Poole. 3 to go. 2 seconds. Poole from half court. Good. Unbelievable. Jordan Poole swishes a half court buzzer beater. And the Golden State Warriors are putting on a masterpiece here in the second half. That was an unbelievable shot. Jordan Poole, from one step inside half court, pulls up and drains the buzzer beater. You can't make it up. An unbelievable way to end the third quarter. 36 minutes down, 12 to go. Golden State outscores Boston by 25 here in the third quarter. Back with the fourth quarter after this. Welcome back. What an unreal quarter, I should say, from the Golden State Warriors. They led 52-50 heading into the quarter. They're now up 87-64. It's all Golden State here in the second half. The final quarter coming your way next. And welcome back to coverage of Game 2 in the NBA Finals. The Warriors outscoring the Celtics 35 to 14 in the third. We're off and running here in the fourth quarter of play. As Tatum finds White along the baseline, that pass turned over again. Horford couldn't handle the pass. And here comes Golden State. Pool corner three, no good. Offensive rebound and put back in by Gary Payton. What's good, Anna? Welcome back in. I don't know. I want to stay optimistic, but this is not looking good, Anna. My hopes are not high at the moment. 25-point game. That's a massive deficit to overcome. But we shall see. And that shot won't go. Golden State has it. Draymond Green hands it off to Poole. Poole pulls up and converts. 91-64. Golden State is just not letting up. And that's stolen. The Warriors in transition get the bucket. It's Bielica with the basket and a timeout called by the Celtics. This is turning into a massive rout. 10:45 to go, a 29-point lead. And welcome back, everybody, in San Francisco. It is a party right now. The fans loving what they're seeing inside Chase Center. as the Warriors have stretched the lead out to 29, 93-64. They've absolutely taken off here in the second half. Curry had 34 points in game one. He's got 29 so far tonight. Pritchard over to Tice, and now Derek White. Pritchard again. Step back two, short, gets his own rebound. Out to Nesmith. His three won't go, and the Warriors have it. Interesting to see the selection of players on the floor right now for Boston. White, Pritchard, Grant Williams, Nesmith, and Tice. It's Peyton, Poole, Bielica, Thompson, and Green for the Warriors. As that's a nice block by Boston and a foul called against Golden State. My thoughts on the Maple Leafs? I feel like you asked me this when they got eliminated, Vaughn. They're the same old Maple Leafs. I mean, what else do you want me to say? Here's Pritchard. Pritchard, nice find down low to Aaron Nesmith, who lays it in. And that's thrown away by Poole. Pritchard has it stolen away. Another turnover. The steal by Poole. He drives inside. Layup no good. It's off the shin of Pritchard. It'll stay with Golden State. 9:24 remaining. And it looks like we'll have a timeout on the floor. 93-66. The Warriors appear to be well on their way to tying this series at 1. It's game 2 of the NBA Finals. I'll return in a moment. A 27-point lead for Golden State in a second half that's been dominated by the home team at Chase Center. Welcome back in, everybody. And on this Sunday evening in San Francisco, it's Golden State who has taken over in the second half. Yikes is a good way to put it, JA. It has been a rough second half for the Boston Celtics. I mean, Golden State, you know things are going real good when Jordan Poole hits a buzzer beater from half court, which he did at the end of the third quarter. And the Warriors kind of feeding off of that momentum here in the early stages of the fourth quarter. Here's Bielica, who puts one up, and it rolls off the rim. Rebound, Aaron Nesmith. Poole has 11 points tonight for the Warriors, including 3 3-pointers. Pritchard, triple too strong. And Celtics can't keep it in. Yet another turnover by Boston. Look at the longest three-point field goals in the last 25 NBA Finals. Well, Jordan Poole is third on that list. That was a 39-footer. 40 feet is the record. There's been 2 40-foot makes in NBA Finals in the NBA Finals games over the last 25 years. He hit one from 39, just in front of half court. As Thompson knocks down the baseline jumper. What's up, Try? Welcome in. Yeah, this is pretty embarrassing. It really is. It's gone to absolute shambles here in the second half. Now Peyton Pritchard. Nice move. And a foul called on Bielica. Oh, yeah. I mean, they've been turning the ball over for fun. It's been painful to watch. As White misses the floater. Yeah, the amount of turnovers in this game by Boston has, has been ridiculous. Oh, what a block there. Grant Williams from behind. Nesmith on the break. Nice bounce pass. Pritchard the finish. That's more like it. Under 8 minutes left, 95-68. Thompson for 3. That won't go. Rebound, Pritchard. Pritchard banks it in. He's doing it all himself on offense right now. 95-70. Poole guarded by Nesmith. Pritchard now picks him up. Ball is loose. Poole forced to pick up the dribble. Green trying to find Peyton. It's off of Boston. 5 on the shot clock. By the looks of it, Ime Udoka is not going to bring Brown or Tatum back into this game. It's floated into Green. And it looks like we're going to have a foul against the Celtics. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Warriors the better team tonight for sure. And, that made it all the more important that the Celtics got that win in game 1 because, a split in Golden State, you'll take that. Obviously, it would have been nice to win game 2, and it's not good to lose in the way the Celtics are going to lose if things hold up as they're going. That fadeaway won't go for Thompson. Celtics have it. But yeah, I mean, a split on the road in the first 2 games, you'll take that, and then hopefully the Celtics can get back on track at home in Boston for the next 2. Look at the Celtics before January 23rd in the regular season. They had a 23-24 record. They were 10th place in the Eastern Conference. After January 23rd, they went 28-7, which was the second best record in the East. Catapulted themselves up the standings to second place, and it was just really a monumental turnaround, which I don't think anyone saw coming. I didn't see it coming at all. I was very down on this team all the way up till basically mid-January before that turnaround started to happen. 95-71, as Smart just made his first points of the game as the Celtics are in the bonus. This foul called on Grant Williams. Well, that's what the NBA likes to do in the finals, Hugo. They drag it out. It drives me nuts, but that's what they do. Yeah. There'll be 2 days between games for the entire series except between games 3 and 4. There's just 1 day between games 3 and 4, but outside of that, it's 2 days between every game in the entire series. So they really drag it out. They make it span across like 2.5 weeks, but it feels like a month. Here's White and a foul called on the shot. Oh, yeah. Game 3 is going to be huge. Try, no doubt about it, man. My thoughts on Wales going to the World Cup. I mean, as a US fan, I don't mind it. Since they're going to be in our group, I think we should beat them for sure. Yeah, I thought Ukraine was honestly the better side today. I did. I thought they had more of the chances, but credit to Wales. They got the job done. The NBA Finals continue with Game 3 on Wednesday night, a 9 Eastern Time start from TD Garden in Boston. That is correct, Hugo. Yep. Game 3 Wednesday, Game 4 Friday, and Game 5 Monday, Game 6 Thursday, Game 7 Sunday. So if this series goes the distance, Game 7 wouldn't be until 2 weeks from today, which is just crazy, but that's what the NBA does. Both free throws are good. 95-73. Yes, I am going to college this fall. I'll be going to Syracuse University. Yeah, I actually graduated on Friday from high school. So, yeah, it's it hasn't really all sunk in yet, but yeah, done officially with high school and on to college in the fall. Yeah, in about 2.5 months. So I'd say yeah, about 10 weeks. I'll be heading off to Syracuse for college, which is crazy. Thompson at the line now. He puts home his first free throw. Yeah, I'll be at the Newhouse School of Communications with a major in broadcast and digital journalism. So obviously Syracuse, one of the best schools for communications, I should say. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Here's a spin move by White. Out it goes to Tice. His 3 on the way. No good. Will Australia beat the UAE? I think so, Vaughn. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it'll be tougher. Try. Yeah, it's gonna be real tough to do YouTube streams while in college. So I'll definitely have to scale back the amount of content I have quite a bit. As that's stolen by Pritchard. White on the break. An easy flush and a timeout called. Yeah, I mean, I could try to stream the World Cup in my dorm. That's why I'm so mad the World Cup's in the winter. If it was in the summer, it would be perfect because it's before I go off to college. I would have been able to stream a ton of games. But of course, it's in the winter when I'm going to be, in class. But the week the World Cup begins, that's the week of Thanksgiving. So I will be home for that. So I'll be able to do the first 2 group games for the U.S. as well as other games, of course. But outside of that first week, when I return to college, it's going to be tough because I'll have first semester finals like the week of the semifinals. And then I think the World Cup final is the weekend I get home for winter break. So I will be home. I should be home for the World Cup final. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do a couple of streams in my dorm. That would be pretty dope, I got to say. Welcome in Yoshi Bros. Thanks for tuning in. Will Australia beat Peru? I don't think so. I think Peru will beat Australia, Vaughn. Celtics are not doing good, man. It is all Golden State in this one. Well, Horford just 2 points tonight. White with 12, Smart with 2. They all had great performances in game 1. Not so much the case here in game 2. It's been all the Warriors. They have just taken over here in the second half. Warriors outscoring the Celtics 45-25 this half. 97-75. Currently the score. We're back underway. Golden State with the ball. 5:30 to go. 3-point attempt, and Poole delivers again. Jordan Poole with yet another three-pointer. 100-75 the score. Why do you feel bad for me, Yoshi Bros? No reason to feel bad, man, as that corner three is knocked down by Sam Hauser of the Celtics. So the bench being rolled out by Boston a little bit. No reason to feel bad for me, man. This series is far from over. With the ball now is Moses Moody. That's quite the name, gotta say. Spin around shot. Thompson can't hit. Daniel Tice the rebound. Nah, I think Costa Rica will beat New Zealand, Vaughn. I do. 4:30 remaining. Tice finds Hauser. Hauser to the corner. Grant Williams, pump fake. Williams into the paint now. Out to Hauser. Another three-point attempt. That's in and out. And it's saved by the Warriors. Now it's Moody. Nice find down low. Passed off by Payton. And rising up for the slam is Kevon Looney. 102-78. Under 4 to go in the game. Looney now has 12 points. Still perfect. 6 for 6 from the field. Pritchard, step back three. That goes in and out. Wales should have let Ukraine win. Why would they let Ukraine win? Come on, man. I mean, obviously you feel for Ukraine with everything that's going on. It would have been a great story seeing them go to the World Cup, but you can't hate on Wales. I mean, they had to play the opponent in front of them. And, you know, Wales making the World Cup for the first time since 1958. So, you know, can't blame them at the end of the day. I'll be back after this timeout. More on the way in a blowout here in game 2. Welcome back in, everybody. Steph Curry with a great performance, and the Warriors getting it done in all facets here in the second half of play. Well, yeah, that I can agree with. Yeah, I thought Ukraine was the better team, but sometimes the better team doesn't get the win in the end. As hope you're doing well, Gabriel. Welcome in. This has been rough, man. 29 points for Curry. He's made 5 3-pointers. Moody passes to the corner. Warriors will swing it. Here's Damian Lee. Passes out. And that three off the mark. Rebound by Nick Stauskas. Up top, it's Luke Cornett. And now Nesmith. Nesmith drives inside. Layup good. 102-80. Under 3 minutes left. And welcome in to the broadcast, Karam. You knew the Warriors would bounce back? Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling they'd bounce back. I thought they were going to win this game, but not by this margin. I thought it would be a very close game. I didn't think it would be a blowout like this. There's Cornette with the open lane, one-handed flush, 104.82. You remember Nick Stauskas? Yeah. He never plays, but with the score being what it is, he gets some playing time here. 19 turnovers tonight by the Celtics. Jeez. Here's Juan Toscano Anderson. Out it goes to Poole, and he has another three. Jordan Poole, after a very, very quiet game one, has been quite effective in game two. 2 minutes left now in game two. There's a three-point attempt. That's no good. Well, I don't think anyone thought the Celtics would sweep. That's a bit strong. I said before the series started, I would be shocked if it was less than 6 games. Got Boston in 7, but we shall see. Here's Stauskas. He finds Hauser, and now Cornette. Pass to the corner, and that rattles home. The three-pointer good by Stauskas. What do I think of relegation in the NBA? I mean, you can't really have it, because the teams in the G League are basically all minor league teams for their NBA teams, so don't see really how that would work. That's off the mark from Poole. Hail Mary pass here, saved by Malik Fitz. And now it's Cornette. Stauskas, 3 no good, 40 seconds left. Damian Lee will dribble down the clock. 107.85. Toscano Anderson. Out to Lee, his 3, no. Stauskas the rebound. Here's Fitz, right wing 3. He banks it in. What a circus shot that was. But it drops in for Fitz. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Hugo. And yes, Gabriel, it was a 2-point game at halftime. So, yeah. That's how the second half went. It's been a bit rough. Warriors will dribble out the clock. It's all over. The Golden State Warriors have tied the series at 1 game apiece. 107-88 the final score. And Jason Tatum had a negative 36 plus minus tonight. The worst of his career in the regular or postseason. It was a night to forget for the Celtics, as the Warriors win it by 19, and even that score is a bit deceiving. It was blowout city in the second half from Golden State. And before I sign off, here's what Steph Curry has to say.
Take tough shots, and then offensively, we were a little bit more organized in what we were trying to do from the jump. So we said we needed to play with desperation. That's what we did. Good feeling to get back on track, and now we got to take it on the road.
They won game 1 in the fourth quarter. Tonight for you guys, it was the third quarter. Just what started clicking for you guys in the third?
Well, our third was basically the same as last game 1. We just got off to a better start defensively, where we left an imprint on the game, and they felt us a little bit more than they did. So the other guys didn't get off as much. It's a tough task. Like I said, those two guys create a lot for them. But if you can contain the other guys and just try to make it difficult, that carries over to the rest of the game. And our third quarter was great. We got enough separation that the fourth quarter is a little bit easier tonight.
What impact did Draymond have on this game, just seemingly getting under their skin all night long?
Just being himself. Exactly. Like, finding different ways to impact the game on both ends of the floor. Like, sometimes it shows up in the stat sheet across the board. Sometimes you just feel his energy and his focus and his passion. And that gives us a lot of life. So I know he took game one personally in terms of getting back to his standard. And it's great to see.
Like you said, heading now to Boston, tied at a game apiece, you know that they're going to respond. What kind of response are you anticipating?
I mean, the same way we did tonight, but I just like the fact that we gave ourselves some life in this series. Both teams are showing they can win on the road in this playoffs. We got to go do it in this series to obviously get a championship. So I'm excited about it. Hopefully we can carry this momentum over to game three. It's going to be fun. That's what the finals are all about. Wouldn't want it any other way.
It's been fun so far. Thanks. Congrats on the win.
All right, there are the thoughts of Steph Curry. The Warriors bounced back in a big way. They took control here in the second half. Thanks, everyone, for the kind words. Thanks for tuning in. Not the Celtics tonight by any means. And they'll try to recover and bounce back home in Boston. Both teams will fly from the West Coast over to the East Coast. Boston will be the site for games 3 and 4. I'll see you guys for game 3 on Wednesday night. This series tied at 1 apiece. The NBA Finals continue on Wednesday. I'll see you guys for game 3 in 3 days' time. The Golden State Warriors win it 107-88. I'm Sam Reese saying good night, everybody. A 19-point victory for the Warriors. The third quarter, the big difference. I'll see you guys next time.